What's up, everybody? Of course, live edition of WFSO Bucks Talk. But before we go on, and I was just about click the link about tonight's game, and I'm doing this so late because I was at the game and had to go to my son's house, then come back here. So yeah, and y'all can see yeah, wearing my Damian Lillard hat that you get to get today, like the first 10,000 people. So goes to show I was at the game. But yeah, I enjoy myself and all that, and good. But before we do talk about the game, I know Nick Richards was one of the Bucks' targets to that they want to pick up, but unfortunately, the Suns got him. So let me see what was the actual trade for the Suns acquired center Nick Richards, and let's see what they got. So I guess they wasn't waiting for Jimmy Butler, so that maybe, or just maybe a plan to like spread some space or something for him. Let's see. Charlotte Hornets trade center Nick Richards and a second round draft pick to the Phoenix Suns for forward Josh Oakey and three second round picks. Wow. So, but then again, they kind of needed, did they need a backup center? I don't think they did, but I think they probably just got him anyway. So, yeah, concept because I know he was on the Bucks radar too, and I guess they didn't pull the trigger quick enough. So that kind of sucks because we do need like a another big man besides sticking with the three and you know. But God, what more can we do? And I guess that okay, let's see. Richards is expected to complete and becoming the starter at center for the Suns, who have played Mason Plumlee, of course, and rookie also Nagaro from the yeah, he was a player from Knockhead. Oh, Nurkic was sidelined during the flu and was moved to the bench in back to back games. Wow, before taking out of the Phoenix rotation completely. Wow. They must have really thought that he was that bad. But then again, I didn't see all the games, so I can't say, was that a good move or a bad move for Phoenix. But yeah, they got Suns got the guy we wanted. So, maybe we can like do something else. But, guess moving on and let's go to tonight's game, which was a very good and awesome game. Just wait for the moment for it to kick in. And that's still kind of messed up. Like I didn't know what I was on recording. Okay, I just told y'all once, and I told y'all. Oh, somebody already did it. Good.
I removed it.
Yeah, no politics on here.
He was asking who you'd rather sleep with.
But I still don't want to answer that anyway because it's got something to do with politics. So no.
The answer is your wife.
Yeah. But anyways, y'all, please, take them politics somewhere else. This is not the episode or the show for it. If you got that bored or something to do, go do something else. I will say something, but I don't want to get out of here. Hey, person YT, Enduri, thanks for the sub. Um, but anyways, 93 to 122. This is like the pace that the Bucks had not shoot that many threes, and I was just surprised that they didn't shoot that many threes, and I'm like, whoa. So that's something different. Can you name an NHL team? Chicago Blackhawks. But no, we're not.
Get rid of this person.
Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. Um, um, but anyways, yeah. As you can see, like all four quarters, Milwaukee had led in the quarter. They led most of the game. I ain't gonna say all game, but they led most of the game, and yeah, I can see the highest they scored was the first quarter, and we always talk about that they need to do better in the second half, and they did. And the crazy thing is, both Dame and Giannis played like a normal minutes, not in low like up there in the high because they had the rest of the bench mob and stuff like that was playing most of the fourth quarter. I think they did play a little bit in the fourth quarter. I don't think Giannis didn't play the fourth quarter period. But yeah, okay, there's a game still going on. But anyways, I see like a few upsets that happened tonight. We will talk about those later. And so shocking upsets. Yeah, it's just crazy. Especially like I said, some of these upsets. But anyway, let's get to the quarter status. Of course, Milwaukee led them in the first quarter. The highest they score and the lowest that Orlando scored, 34-16. Then you got Milwaukee leading Orlando again in the second quarter, 28-25. Then let's see. Then you got third quarter. You got 30-27. And that's the highest that Orlando has scored in the quarter. And yeah, the 28 points that the Bucks scored. The second quarter was the lowest they scored in the quarter. And you see second half, total of 60, 30 each quarter, and then you got the fourth quarter, of course, 30-25. There you go. But yeah, just like I said, they really didn't just really didn't, it just many they just went with like seems like field goal and mid range and stuff like that. Like, a couple of people did, try to shoot the three and that didn't happen and well they didn't make they they missed but they didn't have to resort to that. So let's look at the team status. We're gonna start with Orlando Magic first. Um, yeah, and I told my wife this, and I thought this was kind of funny, and I never knew this in the beginning. They got a person that's last name is Queen, and it's Trevelyan Queen. So that's crazy. We gonna talk about that in a minute, but
All the idiots come out at night.
probably the ones that live in their mama basement that have no nothing else to do.
God almighty.
It's crazy. Just hope it don't happen tomorrow when we do our Jones Chronicles.
See me go off.
Hmm. But anyways, Orlando with 33 of 95, not that good field goal shooting. Obviously
I
that's
think
30.
he's turning down.
He might have because I can feel it too. That's 35% from the field. 12 of 46 and not good 3-point shooting either. 26.1% from three. 15 of 21. That's 71.4% from the free throw, which
Getting
is
a cage for that thing was on 90.
wow.
Not necessary at all.
Yeah, no kidding. Um, like I said, 71.4% from the free throw. Nine offensive rebounds, which is probably be a low between them and the Bucks. So, but we'll see. And a total of 32 rebounds. Yeah, that's kind of a low even for them. But then again, they got a lot of players that's hurt. Like you see, they had like was it Wendell Carter Jr. as their starting center. Then they had Jonathan Isaac for like their backup. Yeah, and we can see why their rebounds wasn't that good because they didn't have that much of a rebounding duo, and plus Paulo Banchero didn't rebound that good either. But anyways, 24 assists, which is okay. Oh, thank you. Although you already saw it, but thank you. Um, Anyways, 13 steals, which is not bad, but only one block and 13 turnovers. It's not bad, but it's not great either for their turnovers. Now let's get to the Milwaukee Bucks status, the team status, I should say. Um, well, really not bad in the field goal shooting. 45 of 72 with might have said that 63% from the field, which is pretty good. And like I said, they didn't make that many attempts and they ain't made that many threes, so they really didn't do a lot, which was good. 7 to 12, might say that 58.3% from the three, which is very good. We don't have to explain about the free throws. You kind of know the picture already. 25 or 35 with 71.4% from the free throw. Oh, their offense rebounds were worse, but then again, they was hitting like majority of their shots, so just can't say much. Um, but they did out rebound Orlando with 49. Like I said, their assists could be a little bit better with 24. 10 steals, which is good. 10 blocks. Oh, wow, that's kind of a high. But the turnovers, man. Well, I can't get mad at all the turnovers because some of these turnovers, um, some of these turnovers, at least, it's not like all the individuals, they pass it to a person, the person wasn't paying attention and just like, whoosh. So like all the turnovers that happened today, I'm not gonna get on that. But at least the turnover should be less than that. Like it was less yesterday. So yeah, I just really don't get it. But crazy enough, let's talk about the player stats. They did a 10-man rotation. So that's kind of fair compared to like how many people that is out for Orlando. So hopefully they turn around when they get all their players back. Well, yeah, this is crazy. Anyways, Pablo Benchero led the team with 22 points. Oh, he had a lot of turnovers too with seven. One block, two assists, five rebounds, 4 or 5 from the free throw, 2 of 7 from three, and 8 of 20 from the field. Yikes. Wendell Carter Jr., 12 points, two steals, one assist, 10 rebounds, so double double for him with three offensive rebounds. 4 or 5 from the free throw, 2 of 4 from three, but 3 of 12 from the field. Eh, wow. Cole Anthony, yeah, he did foul out in the fourth quarter. He had 11 points, let's see, 9 assists, so near double double for him. 4 rebounds with one offensive rebounds. 1 of 5 from three and 5 of 13 from the field. Wow, not a good shooting night for him. Katavious Caldwell Pope. I don't know why they was pointing out that saying that he was going to be out this game and he actually played. But anyways, he ended up with 8 points, one steal, one assist, 2 rebounds, 2 of 7 from three, and 3 of 9 from the field. So yeah, all the starters did not have that good of a shooting night. But no, the bench did okay. Like 4 out of their 5 players at least made 8 or more points, so they're kind of worth talking about. Got Jonathan Isaac with 9 points, 2 steals, 3 rebounds with one offensive rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw, 0 of 3 from three, and 4 of 8 from the field. Then you got Treblin Queen. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna ever get over that on last name.
Great, man.
Of course it is. Probably get you a jersey that says Queen and she be parading it all around. Ain't that right? Like I said. Anyways, he scored 13 points, 4 steals, hmm, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 of 6 from three. Not bad from shooting from three, but 5 of 11 from the field. Ouch. And Caleb Houston, he had 8 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds with one offensive rebound. 2 of 2 from three. No, free throw. I'm sorry. 2 of 7 from three and 2 of 8 from the field. And Anthony Black, yeah, didn't have a good shooting night either. 10 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, 4 of 7 from the free throw, 0 of 2 from three, and 3 of 8 from the field. Yeah, they really did not have a good shooting night. Anyways, now let's talk about the team status with the Bucks. I was hoping Torian Prince would have at least made like another point, but didn't happen. And plus, he still hasn't played enough. Like I said, I didn't know about the Andre Jackson Jr. when I watched the replay, the highlights of it. Yeah, they were saying Andre Jackson Jr. had like something's wrong with his ribs, so that's why he didn't play in the second half. So that kind of explains it. But hopefully for a speedy recovery, and he is. And I don't care what anybody says, he's the big anchor for our defense. No matter if he scored or not. Y'all wouldn't complain about Wesley Matthews. He wasn't doing that much scoring, but was very good on defense. Because I know I was on hard on Wesley Matthews, but after like realizing that he does a little bit of offense, but he does more defense, so ain't nothing wrong with that. Like Dennis Rodman, good defense, good rebounder, didn't have to score much, or didn't have to score at all, just rebounding and defense. But anyways, let's get to these numbers. Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo with 26 points, and like I said, a few of the turnovers I'm not going to blame him on. So, but he got six, 1 steal, 4 assists. Yeah, them assists got to turn up. They really do, and it just sucks he went like a little bit of ISO. So some still he needs to work on. Anyways, he had a double double with total 11 rebounds, 4-8 from the free throw, which is kind of a shock that is not too bad. And 11 to 15 from the field. So probably yeah, good shooting night for him. Brook Lopez, he only attempted 1 3, so thank God for that. And just didn't make it, and just like took it in ever since. So that what works for him, and he needs to start doing that. Anyways, 13 points, 5 blocks. I don't know if that's a season high from him or whatever, but 5 blocks. 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Needs to get a little bit better on the rebounding. I swear. 3 of 3 from the free throw, 0 of 1 from three, and 5 of 7 from the field. Now that's how a center like him is supposed to play. Don't mind making shooting that many threes, but don't shoot too much. Anyways, Damian Lillard had the game high and with 30 points, only 3 turnovers, so not too bad for Damian Lillard. 4 steals, and he doesn't play defense. Anyways, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, only 1 of 1 from the free throw. But then again, there was calls that hadn't been called by some of the rest, especially for the you know, for some of the fouls that they didn't call and stuff. Like some of the players look like they got pushed out of bounds and stuff like that. Just some craziness. But anyways, perfect 3 of 3 from the 3 point line. So that's some good for Dame. And 13 to 19 from the field. Cool. Okay. Now that's our big three right there, and that's like let it. That's we let it should. That's what it should be. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's talk about the bench. AJ Green didn't do that good today. Kind of sucks, but yeah, what more can you do? Sometimes it just ain't your night, but at least the other players have stepped out. You got Bobby Portis with 14 points, 1 block, and that was a nasty block too. 8 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds. Perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw, 2 of 3 from three, and 4 of 6 from the field. Now that's a perfect game for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton, yeah, he had a good game too, although he only played like 21 minutes, and don't know why his reason he was out yesterday, but I guess they're going to do the stupid thing and have him not play back to back games, which is possible, Barrett. So you got to think of that. Anyways, Chris Middleton had 14 points, and I think it was the third person, third highest person with the plus minus signs. But yeah, with plus 19. And no, Damian Lillard was the highest with plus 27. But anyways, Chris Middleton, 2 steals, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Kind of sad because normally he do better in free throw shooting, but only 4 or 6. Normally he'll be perfect from there. I don't know, but 0-1 from three, crazy, and 5 or 8 from the field. And yeah, Chris Livingston didn't do that bad with just 3 offensive rebounds. I mean, yeah, 3 rebounds. I'm sorry, but yeah, hoping Ryan Rollins would have scored another point too, so he would have been good to talk about as well. Although he only played like 15 minutes, crazy. But final score 122 to 93, and regardless of what happens the next time these two play against each other, Milwaukee won the season series regardless. So 3 games to nothing. So let's recap that. Um, of course, the end season tournament first round, Bucks beat the Magic 114 to 109, and that was actually a real close game. And so was the one that was like a week ago, 109 to 106. So that was a very close game. And that was the only time they were going to be in Orlando this season. And Magic, oh no, that yeah, it was a bad loss for Magic. Of course, 93 122. And next time, they play each other is March 8th, back here in Milwaukee for the final time this season that they face each other. So, like I said, regardless of what happens on that game, Milwaukee won the season series. Um, then we move this camera, so we're going to talk about the other games. And yeah, like I said, there are a few upsets that happen. And okay, that other game must have just ended, but we'll talk about that in a second. Oh, Philadelphia kind of made it into the game with New York, but they still lost 125 to 119 in overtime. Toronto beat Boston. Toronto beat Boston. By the way, the Boston plan, the second seed could be anybody's for the taking. That's just horrible. You know what? For a bonus, we let me read all these scores. Then we're gonna get to see what happened with the Boston and Toronto game. Because I know we played them on Friday, so that's the next game that we play Toronto again on Friday. Anyways, Atlanta beat Chicago 110 to 94. And another upset, Dallas lost to the New Orleans 116 to 119. Memphis beat San Antonio 129 to 115. Oh, this is a big upset too. Houston beat Denver 128 to 108. Um, Seems like I guess that's kind of what Charlotte lead because they won against Utah. Not that they don't play with each other for the season. 117 to 112. Uh, of course, Golden State beat Minnesota 116 115, which was a close game. Kind of expected. Lakers beat the Heat 108 to 117. Um, wow. Now that's a bad blowout right there. Brooklyn lost to the Los Angeles Clippers 67 to 126. I about to say at least Orlando put a fight with the Bucks tonight. Seems like Brooklyn didn't put anything at all. So yeah, they might really probably gonna be tanking. Yeah, we'll see what they do. But anyways, like I said, let's go to this Boston and Toronto game. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Wow. The highest out of their starting five was only like 18 points. And looked like it was only Chris Porzingis was the only one that was 7 of 11, 4 or 5 from three, and the only one that was looked like he was shooting good. But That's crazy. And Jason Tatum with like only 16 points. Drew Holiday with 12. Well, we kind of expected from Drew Holiday, so this shouldn't be nothing new. We tried telling y'all like he's a good like fourth option, but there's gonna be a lot of games that he's not gonna yeah, he's not gonna be that good for y'all. And Jalen Brown, 10 points, 4-16 from the field, just 101 from three, and can't complain about much about the free throws, but that's bad. Supposed to be one of the best teams in the NBA, and you end up losing to Toronto. But I do always say that any team could be good on any given night. But yeah, that's crazy. Let me see how Toronto do. Yeah, RJ Barrett with 22 points, and he might as well say he had the game high in scoring. Scotty Barnes with 18, Jacob Capetti 16. Davion, oh okay, they had him starting instead of who's I know they had a different person that was playing the point, but oh okay. Um anyways, you got Grady Dick with 12 points, and not much of a big of a bench, but yeah, like 51% from the field and only 32% from three. Don't look good, but it's all right. And let me look at Boston's. Oh wow! And next month they play the Raptors again in Toronto. So let's see. At least the first game they played against each other was a close game. But yeah, the Raptors did win off. 16 to 46 from the three and 36 to 91 from the field, which is might would say that's 40%. Yeah, not a good light, not a good night for Boston. But anyways, let's go to the stats. Then we're gonna get to. Let me move this. But yeah, I'm sorry. I just had to look at that game and I'm just like, wow. Um, uh, Giannis still lead the lead in scoring by point one. Um, how did Giannis drop in rebounds and he had his triple double yesterday? So how did he drop in rebounds? So let me look at this. Is he six in rebounds? Yeah, because I don't understand. Yeah, he's six, and I don't know how he dropped. Oh, he's tied with Anthony Davis with the but they gave Anthony Davis the advantage. Anyways, let's go back to stats. Mm. I know it should be like looking like this, but anyways, yeah, Brooks still in fifth in blocks with 1.8, but it might go up a little bit after tonight. You know, ESPN they don't operate their update the stand well status until the morning, which you know they should be on there anyway. So let's look at the scoring leaders. Oh, sorry, I'm just ruining my tattoo. Like it was already ruined because the way they try to put it on, and they gave me a spare one if I want to use it. So yeah, but let's see. Did Dame? No, he went to 14, and but then again, probably after today, it might go up a little bit. So maybe it'll probably still be 14, but it'll probably be at least like around 25 points a game as it should be. But okay, so let's look at the standings. No, the standings should be updated by now. Um, let's just get to it. Okay, Cleveland, they still up there. Best record in NBA, of course. Yeah, Boston Celtics. They lost. Right now, I can see now that that second seed is up for the taking. Just the same thing. Like the third seed for the Knicks is up for the taking. And Bucks, since that win for the Bucks, they now move to the fourth seed once again. Hopefully, they have that little bit of roll on Friday just to keep it. Um, so top four teams in the East you got right here, and you got Orlando in fifth. So there could be like a first round preview if it goes this rate. Then you got the Pacers in six. Detroit and Atlanta. Whoa, Detroit and Atlanta are tied for the seventh seed, or 7 and 8. And of course, they both won their last two games. Um, Miami, wow, yeah, they dropped a little bit. They had their last two. And Chicago, of course, it'd be a crazy thing, Miami ended up being stuck in that ninth seed and had to be in the play-in. Well, they were once before and ended up, had to end up winning almost the whole thing, except when they got to the finals, they didn't have that much scoring from everybody else. Okay, now you got Philadelphia. Yeah, there's a possibility they can come back up and get that 10 spot from Chicago. Brooklyn, then Toronto, they finally got their 10th win of the season, so they're finally in the double digits. Charlotte Hornets, they won today, and Washington Wizards still with the worst record in the NBA. Okay, now on the West, you got the Thunder, you got Houston. Looks like they won five straight, so they got the Biggins winning streak right now, and I think the Wizards got the longest losing streak right now. Then you got Memphis, Denver, both Clippers and Lakers moved up. You got Clippers in fifth, and you got Lakers in sixth. Um, Dallas dropped to seven, where they lost their last three. They must be really missing Luka Doncic. Minnesota Timberwolves in eight, and they lost their last game. Then you got Sacramento and Golden State Warriors on the 500 mark, ninth and 10th. Then you got Phoenix, which I was talking about that trade earlier that they ended up getting Nick Richards, but seems like they didn't have to do much to get him. Um, of course, San Antonio Spurs, they'll probably bounce back. They tied with Phoenix. Portland, Utah, and New Orleans Pelicans now in the double-digit wins with 10. And yeah, they won their last two games. So, maybe they'd be picking it up. So crazy, huh? Program alert before we move on. Like I said, we will do the Jones Chronicles tomorrow afternoon. It'll be like 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, and about 11 a.m. Pacific. Um, we're gonna do that, and we're also gonna do After Dark tomorrow night as well. So probably after everybody get done watching Impact Wrestling. So 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. So that's a program alert for y'all. And I think TNA does have a pay per view this weekend. So we're gonna probably it's gonna be either it's gonna be either tomorrow or Friday. We'll do the WSL preview live just to talk about that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching through on Twitch. Always do with like live videos, like talk about Bucks games or WSO preview. We talk about wherever PLE or pay per view event is going on, just the predictions, and of course aftermath and after dark as well, and the Jones Chronicles. But for people that listen on Spotify, we just getting some of the kinks going, so we gonna be like back doing that very soon. So hopefully, maybe the next within like a couple of weeks, we'll try to work some kinks out. So I don't have to rely on their other app for sending stuff, and it's just like all bunkers. But anyways, please share the channel, let people know what we're doing, and also please follow us on here. Be good to have more followers. Anyways, guys that's watching on YouTube, thanks for the likes. Please subscribe to the channel. We're still trying to get to 500 subscribers. So without y'all support, it wouldn't be us. Um, but anyways, oh yeah, don't forget we got like over 2,300 videos and counting. So anything you want to look up like wrestling content and basketball and all the stuff that we do here, this will be a channel for you. And please check out our past videos. Check out our website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. Upcoming events in wrestling Midwest. Also, photos we took in like at the parade, some Bucks players, and also pictures of wrestlers and more stuff. Um,
And that's what's going on Saturday evening.
oh yeah. What's going on Saturday evening? I don't know if some of y'all know, but AJ Green is doing the meet and greet. The place is at 135 East Pittsburgh Street. That's like I think that's past the third ward, but still part of downtown, but like on the south side. So he's doing that from 7 to 9. I just hope that they don't
Is
just
he promoting his new drink?
he's promoting his new drink that he's working with that same brewery company that owns that place. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I'm gonna be there and hanging out and all that good stuff. So see me there, say hi. Anyways, let me get out of here and thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good night. And just crazy that it rambled longer than usual. It's because we had to talk about that Boston and Toronto game. And like I said, there was a few upsets going on tonight, so that's crazy. That just proves that any team could be good on any given night. But anyway, thanks guys. Until the next video, you have a good one.